Are you a parent that is overwhelmed with the choices that you can buy online of equipment that you could use at home with your kids? Today I'm going to share with you 10, just 10 of those things. So keep on watching to learn more. Hi, my name is Amy Baez, pediatric occupational therapist and founder of Playapy, here to provide you with some playful solutions and powerful results. Okay, guys, so when it comes to exercise, we want results. And sometimes we could just use our bodies, right? I have a lot of videos on how you could just use your body in order to have great results in improving coordination, strength, balance, all those kinds of things. But today I want to share with you my top 10 recommended items for exercise, specifically equipment that you could use at your home that is going to get you the results that you need. So let's go through them really quickly. My number one recommended item is a scooter board. I have two videos that you can watch, one from way back when and then one from last year with some updated information. They are super helpful. There's great exercise in there on how to use a scooter board. I love scooter boards. I recommend them all the time. They're a great way for you to get wonderful vestibular movement inside your home, even on a rainy day, right? Or if it's just way too hot outside or too cold outside or whatever, they really work great and kids love them. Number two is a therapy ball, right? So balls in general, all kinds of balls. I have balls from the size of a stress ball to big, huge balls. But I have a preschooler on a ball video, gives you some great tips on there that are related to how to use a therapy ball and why they are important. Okay, number three is going to be a yoga mat. Now you may be thinking, really? Well, let me tell you, they provide a lot of structure. They give you a space and there's different ways that you can play with them. And if you have an extra old one around, you could do all kinds of things if you cut it up. But I usually just love yoga mats in general because they provide a child a nice place of intention of doing exercise. They're really great for them to roll up as well. It gives them some great finger exercise. So there's really a lot of benefits to having a yoga mat, and a child having their very own really gives them that initiative to want to hit the mat and do some exercise with you. Number four. Okay, next we have bean bags. I love bean bags and I have a video for you as well for that. Bean bags are a really great way for you to work on eye-hand coordination skills. You can toss them up in the air, but you can also toss them into targets. I love just doing a nice bean bag toss with kids, trying to get it into a bucket, right? Break out your cornholes, guys. Awesome game for kids to work on. You could just use a laundry basket. It's super fun. It's a great way for you to work on strength and eye-hand coordination, and kids really love bean bags. Number five. Next one is a jump rope. I love to teach children how to jump rope. They feel so confident and successful when they're finally able to do it. You don't have to do it so much that they have to do 5 minutes of it, right? Just being able to accomplish get that coordination of jumping over that jump rope one time is a huge deal for kids. You can also just lay it down on the ground and have a kid walk on it to work on some balance skills. Number six, for the really little ones, I love to recommend play tunnels. I think they are a great way to work on crawling on those hands and knees, especially for those kids who skip that crawling phase, right? Those kids who just went right to walking, they really need to have that time on their hands and knees. So play tunnels is a great way for you to work on those skills. I often will put some toys on one end and then I'm on the other, and they have to retrieve the toys one by one, and then they spend a lot of time in that tunnel. Number seven. The next one is something obvious you may already have in your playground outdoors, or you can buy one for inside your home, and it's a swing. They provide great movement for children. It really helps to regulate their bodies and to make them feel calm, especially kids who need a lot of it. something that's going to provide some movement in your home where they can swing back and forth is going to be really beneficial. Number 8. So the next one is a trampoline. I know lots of families who have invested in them, especially if they have a big backyard, but you can even just get a smaller single trampoline for in your home. If you have a kid who has a lot of energy, can't stop running around, it's constantly running all over your home, you might want to get a trampoline. It's going to help them to get a lot of that energy out and stay in one place, and it's going to be super beneficial to them. Number 9. Another great piece of equipment that I love are hula hoops. And I don't necessarily use them in a traditional way. Now, they can be great for developing that core strength, right? Hey, but you can also use them in other ways. So I like to use them where you hold one up and the child has to kind of climb through it without touching any of the border of it. I also have them use it as a jump rope at times. You can also place them on the floor and have them jump in and out of it. You can use that as your target for your beanbags. There's all kinds of things that you can use with a hula hoop. 10. Another item I like to recommend is a foam roller. These things are really great for adults. You obviously will roll your muscles on them. It's kind of like a deep tissue massage, but I usually like to use them for other purposes as well. I don't think it's a bad idea for your child to roll their back on it a little bit. It gives them a lot of body awareness to the back of their bodies, which they don't usually have a lot of exposure to. But also I use them in different ways. So if your child does have tight muscles, it is really great for them to roll their limbs on them just to get them to loosen up those muscles. But you can also use it for other purposes. I sometimes will use it to work on balance. If a child needs that little bit of support to put their foot on something, you can also use it to do some upper body lifting. If they're holding, it's really light, so it's not too heavy for them. If you have toddlers, it's a great way for them to sit and balance if they're straddling it in the middle of their legs. Okay, guys, there you have it. You have 10 pieces of equipment that I love to recommend for families to have in their home to do exercise with their kids. Remember that you don't have to use items just for one purpose. You can use them in many different ways. And it makes it more fun when you do that because it's more creative and novel, and kids love novelty. If you use something that's kind of not what they expect, they're more likely to play with it. I want you to go check out my new page. I have an Amazon page free to check out with recommended products. And if you purchase any of them, a portion of that sale is going to go towards supporting these videos. I hope you found this information helpful. If you did, please leave a comment down below. Don't forget to subscribe, and also head over to playapy.com where you can learn more. Until the next video, I hope you have a playful day.